Hello, everyone. It's Maureen from Massachusetts, and I'm here in my she shed bottle area. It's this afternoon, after supper hour, early supper hour, and the air is so nice right now that I just thought I'd come to you for a little while and just chat it up a bit, see what we can talk about. Gosh, I can't even talk. So today, I spent the afternoon cooking. I had some eggplant, and I had someone who had given me some smaller eggplants, and lots of tomatoes and that. So I made eggplant parmesan. I love that, and boy, this batch that I made did not disappoint. It is delicious. And we had that with some corn, and Eddie's not big on dishes like that. He ate a little bit, but I made some piece of chicken that we had yesterday and some corn for him. He don't like things too spicy either, whereas I like things I gotta have flavor in my food. So anyway, just sitting here, got some incense burning. But boy, the air is so nice right now because it's been very hot, very hot and muggy. So with the cool air, I'm kind of welcoming it. Don't have my radio because I didn't want the distraction, but this is nice. Yeah. Yeah, very nice. I'm gonna turn this around for a minute and see if I can turn it this way. I hope that doesn't confuse you. And get her on the holder here. Okay. Okay. There. It's me. I just turned it around. I'll probably have to combine the two clips, but anyway, we can talk for a bit and see what we can do here. Like I said, I've been cooking, I swear, for 2 days. Well, we had peaches and from that one tree, and they're already going bad. They don't last long, so you gotta hurry up and make something. So I made up a big batch of the filling, and I've been making these for the air fryer. And they're Weight Watchers approved recipe because they're only 2 points for each triangle turnover. So the filling was just peaches and water, Truvia, cinnamon, lemon juice, and some flour. I think that was all. And vanilla, a little bit of clear vanilla, okay? And you let that boil down, enough peaches so it's not too runny, but not too thick either, so kind of in between. And I think I could have made it a tad thicker, but yeah, I'm learning. So anyway, the filling, boil it up, let it do that, and then cool it down. And then you just take these egg roll wrappers, and they're little squares of the size of a granny square, and you just put your filling on there and turn it over so it's a triangle. And here's Eddie, and my Eddie's here to join me, so maybe I'll let you see Eddie. Say hi, Eddie.
Hi. Who are you talking to?
The camera and my viewers, all 9 of them. We hope that number grows this year, right, folks? That's my plan, so get on it. But who has a she shed made out of bottles? I mean, really, who? I do. And it's because Eddie and I worked on this last summer. Eddie did most of it. I can't take a lot of credit for that. He did a lot. And this is drilling 122 bottles, people. And he's going to be 87 in October. And he built all the framing, which is, what is it, Eddie? It was 2x4? 8x4?
4x4.
4x4. And treated lumber, and lattice work. So this wall right here is the feature wall that I've showed you, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bottles high, wine bottles high, and how many across? 11 was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 bottles across just that wall. Then what we did was the other walls are just partial bottles, and then the bottom with your lumber, and then the bottom is lattice work. And back of me, this is the back of the house. This is the back of my workroom, my clutter hoard of a workroom that you see me in many a time. And then this area was nothing out here. It was, if anything, it was cluttered. It had a lot of debris out here. Just a place to put stuff, stick it out here. Out in the back of the barn was another, I mean, there was broken glass, windows back there, lumber, broken fencing, just anything. There was old toilets, an old sink, some old bureaus, old doors, you name it. It was out here for years. And last summer we also had them come in with 3 big dumpsters, the big ones, consecutively, and we had hired, had my daughter and her friend came. We cleaned the attic out from up here, and we threw everything out of that window up there down here. Looked like a big mountain of stuff. And 2 guys that Eddie knew, young kids, we hired, and they worked their butts off for several days, and they got all of that area out here cleaned out. You can walk, it's so freeing, I'm telling you. You can walk through here. They did all that. I mean, Christmas decorations and just old stuff, old clothes, old stuff, old, nothing good. Things where the mice had gotten into, and you don't want to keep that stuff. And we got rid of it. The attic looks better. This looks better. And we're working, and the next will be our dining room. That we're getting rid of big, clunky pieces of furniture that just don't serve us anymore. And they're kind of getting in our way, making us feel a little closed in. So, yeah, it's time to go. And we're eager. I got some real pretty wallpaper that we ordered up, and it's very lightweight, light, creamy tan. I don't know, kind of like so light, and that's what I wanted, light and pretty. And it has a little pattern where the flower is white on the little creamy background. And the flower is that of like Queen Anne's lace or a big dandelion. Very pretty. And that's just going to go half the wall, chair rail, and the bottom half will be painted the creamy color that's also in the paper. And then all the trim will be bright white, a new ceiling, a new light. Oh, I can't wait. I will do before and after pictures too. That'll be fun. So we've just had our supper in early evening, and the news will be coming on, but we thought we'd get outside and enjoy the air for a little bit because it's been so hot and muggy, and nice to breathe. Isn't the air nice right now, Eddie? Yeah. So anyway, I hope you're all doing well. I hope the world's been treating you good. I hope you're all being safe. wearing your masks when needed, and just being mindful of all the stuff that's out there. Yeah. So we just had a friend here, still learning about people. We don't know too much about him, but he brought me some vegetables anyway, and he's into books and art, so he was looking at a couple pieces out of. We sell out of our barn on the weekends once in a while. Trash to treasure type things that we do over, and some antiques, not a lot, but we have an eye for what's selling and what people like, and so together we're a team, and we spend all winter. I spend all winter thrifting and picking up stuff that I think will resell, bring it home and let Eddie throw a coat of paint on it, and he does that in the cellar all winter, and then I forget about him, and then he brings them up, and it's like, oh my goodness. It's like a new store of stuff. And it's all in the barn. And yesterday, 3 ladies came, and they bought a couple of nice things. So I can see, what people like, what's moving, and that's good. So little by little, we're getting there. Yeah. Eddie, I know that I counted one time, there's 122 bottles that you drilled. Yeah.
More than that.
More than that? Yeah. Yeah. I think there's 66 here alone, isn't there?
More than that.
Was there more? I miscounted then.
All right, you got 6. 1, 2,
It's 19
3.
rows. Yeah.
Well, 6 times 19.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, 6 times 10 is 60.
Yeah.
And so you're just, one less from another 60.
That's
So-
120.
Oh, all right.
That's 110 right there, just on that.
Oh,
wall.
well, maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, that had
Then you
100.
got all these here.
It's more
and
than,
all
yeah,
that.
it's more than 122. We'll have to definitely count and
You
make
got
sure we
closer
know.
to 220.
Yeah, something like that. All drilled one by one. What he did was, you take a bucket, like a trash bucket, and you can fill it with sand or clean kitty litter or anything that's gonna hold and house that bottle that you turn upside down, so it won't move around. Little tiny pebbles or peas. We had dry beans. We put bags of dry beans in there. Turn the bottle over, and then we had a little soda bottle with water. And as he was drilling, you got to keep the soda bottle little dripping on the diamond drill bit. We had to buy a diamond drill bit on Amazon to fit his drill, and then it was the size that's bigger than a nickel and not quite the size of a quarter, right, Eddie? Something like that. And then at Home Depot and different places, Aubuchon's, you're supposed to buy the rubber washers that go in between each bottle. They're a little pricey. So we did have some metal ones. We did use some rubber ones, and then in some cases, we didn't use them at all. And it's gone the winter. Not one bottle has broken. And this is New England, a winter in New England, you can imagine. We're fine. But we did it so that they're on rods, metal rods. Supposed to use rebar, but again, that's pricey. So you can buy metal rods, and that's what it is, a lighter weight metal rods, and also wooden dowels, because we ran out. So over here is just wooden dowels. You can do that. Then what you do is you drill holes in the bottom of your treated lumber frame, and you've got all your bottles drilled, and they stack on there. So you put the rod through all your bottles, and you bring it all the way up, and then on the outside, the way Eddie made it, there's a piece of wood on the inside here, but the bottle rod is going to the outside, and it's housed with a little hinge. And so you can easily take a bottle off of there and replace it if one was to crack or break. And it's that way all the way around. So, you know, or if you want to change something up, you can do that. Yeah. And we love it. And all the things in here are all, 99% of this is thrift store finds. Yeah. Got my little incense burner. The thrift store find. I love it. My genie lamp. And I pick flowers. This was something I sewed these a couple summers ago. These are old. Washed them off. They ended up with a few little tears and old rips that you can't really repair. So I put buttons wherever there was a hole. But these are rice bags, old basmati rice. And these are shipping. Menu USA. Basmati rice. Royal rice bag. And I know they had the date on some of them. This one doesn't, because I cut it off, but, oh, here we go. Menu Trading Company, Irvine, California. Wow. Yeah. Aged, and I had several of them, so, and they make nice pillows. Yeah. Comfy, and I like that old aged look. So here we are, and it is Saturday. Tomorrow's Sunday. We didn't open up the barn today, but we've had a little bit of traffic anyway, so we really didn't need to open up, I guess. We will. We'll probably open up more and more, especially now with the cooler weather, right, Eddie? Yeah. Sound good? Yeah. I gotta give those elephant ear plants over there some water too. They really need it. Yeah. So we're just hanging out. Again, I hope your day's been well. We've had a pretty good week. And onward and upward. And not falling for no more scams. No way. That was awful. But anyway, try not to think about that. So, thank you for sharing my evening with me. Thank you for hanging out. Think about subscribing and sharing. I got some projects. I want to make some more cement projects, some pumpkins maybe like I did last year. I got my pantyhose and make up some little cement, and I'll be probably sitting out here doing it. So that's probably on the agenda for this week. So maybe my next video will be, you know, us doing some pumpkins together. I gotta find my orange paint, and again, I got some new pantyhose, so we'll be putting the cement in the pantyhose and tying them up so they look like pumpkins. We can do that. Okay, I'm gonna sign off. It's been great seeing you this evening, and until next time, be safe. Thank you now. Bye-bye.